episode 14 of the Knicks realistic franchise. After a 3-0 start, we're going up against the Brooklyn Nets, the defending champions. We battle with New York. We beat the Nets 127-109 behind 36 from Reddish, 30 from Russ, 21 and 10 from Julius Randle. Big game. Ben Simmons had triple-double. KD at 22. Was able to beat Brooklyn. Lock down Kyrie. And we getting ready to face the Milwaukee Bucks. And we got to beat them to move off to a 5-0 start despite 36 and 14 from Giannis. Still able to get the W. Behind 31 from Cam Reddish. He's averaging 28 so far this season in the early going. We've been off to a blistering start. 19 for RJ Barrett. Averaging 18 a game. We got the Dallas Mavericks next on the schedule. Moved to 6-0 after beating the Mavericks. Behind 27 from RJ Barrett, 25 from Reddish. Got 16 from quickly off the bench at 4 threes. 6-0 start. Now we got to face the 6-1 Toronto Raptors. We battle with two teams looking to make claim as legitimate contenders to top the East early on in the season. The Raptors gave us our first loss in a double-digit win. We was led by man quickly. Cam Reddish only had 16 points, inefficient shooting. Scotty Barnes led them in scoring. He had a season-ending injury last year. He's back healthy this year. We lost 2 straight games, losing to the Pacers in Indiana. Was led by quickly for the second straight game. Big games didn't step up for us. And we on the road against the Pistons. We lost our 3rd straight game. 34 for Cade Cunningham, averaging 30 so far this season. We got 20 apiece from our young duo, but it wasn't enough. We lost our 3rd straight game. Now we headed back home to the Chicago Bulls. Try to get back in our winning ways. It's been a close first half. Low scoring game most of the way. Ended up getting the W 109-88. Get off 3-game losing streak. Led by 26 from Cam Reddish, 22 and 11 from Russell Westbrook. Headed into our 2nd game of the season versus the Brooklyn Nets at their house. And 2-0 versus the defending champs so far this season. Cam Reddish led us with 22, got 12 assists from Russell Westbrook. And we go back home to face the Detroit Pistons. And Cade Cunningham, they beat us last week behind 34 from Cade Cunningham. We're looking to get our get back this game, but they ran away with it this game, beating us 123-91. Led by a triple-double from Cade Cunningham and a double-double for Killian Hayes. They dominated us in that matchup. And we on the road against the Hornets where we lost RJ Barrett high ankle sprain out 6 to 8 weeks. So after an uneven start this season, RJ Barrett is going to be out some significant amount of time. One of our young stars, so PJ Tucker going to have to step in the starting lineup for us. Bring that veteran leadership. That's why we convinced him to come back out of retirement and bring him in for moments like this. Now he got to be a starter for at least a couple of weeks for us. We're going to need more scoring load out of Randle, Reddish, and Westbrook. And some heavy defense from PJ Tucker on some of the best players, each game in and game out. And more minutes from AJ Griffin, too. He brings some defense and 3-point shooting. And Obi Toppin is what Obi Toppin. And he bring Quentin Grimes to knock down some threes. 2 straight losses. 32 from LaMelo. Quickly led us with 24 and get 2 days of rest before going home to face the Pacers. Up on the Pacers early. It looked like we gonna be able to run away with this one. We got the W 111-90. 30 and 10 for Randle, 23 and 10 for Cam Reddish. Good team win. Stars stepped up. Cleveland Cavaliers, number 1 in the East so far, followed by the Celtics, Pistons, the Nuggets. Then you got the Hornets, Heat, Hawks, Raptors, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, and the Sixers. competitive Eastern Conference. In the West, you got the Grizzlies and Pelicans on top, and you got the Clippers third. Nuggets, Minnesota, Dallas, Utah, LA. Golden State struggling so far this season after losing in the finals in 7 against the Brooklyn Nets. We at home again against the Washington Wizards, who've been struggling basically since they got rid of Westbrook. The team ain't been a good team at all. We got the double-digit win led by Cam Reddish and Westbrook. Got 14 and 4 threes from Grimes. We get 2 days of rest before Zion Williams get to come to New York. And Julius Randle tore his left hamstring. So now we down Julius Randle as well as R.J. Barrett, two of our top 4 scorers last year. And now they both down for at least a month, basically 6 days at least for Barrett and 1 and 2 months for Julius Randle. So Westbrook and Cam Reddish got to step up even more for us with these injuries. Gonna need more from Bishop Robinson, A.J. Griffin. Some more minutes to Obi. Get KCP some minutes. Give us some 3-point shooting and some perimeter defense. After all them injuries, now we get 2 days of rest before we have a home game against the Pelicans and Zion Williams. We got off to a slow start. We still keeping it close. We ended up edging out the win, 106 to 125 from Cam Reddish, who led us. A lot of injuries to the team. 28 and 14 from Zion, 22 for Ingram. We still got the W. And go on the road to face the Milwaukee Bucks. So we took an L. Despite their leading scorer, Giannis, only having 18, we wouldn't manage to win the game. Crazy win. Now we go home, face Sacramento Kings. And De'Aaron Fox and some of the young explosive players they got on their team. We got the W 113 and 105, led by 27 from Emmanuel Quickly. Double-double from Mitchell Robinson. And coming up next, we got the LA Lakers. The next matchup. Celtics number 1 in the East so far. They new big three. Russell, Brown, and Tatum. And Cleveland number 2. Led by Evan Mobley and Darius Garland and Jared Allen. You got the Miami Heat 4 and the Pistons at that third spot. You got us, Charlotte Hornets, led by LaMelo, Bridges, and Porzingis. The defending champion Brooklyn Nets, KD and Kyrie. Got Horton Tucker coming off the bench now. The Hawks, Trae Young averaging 30 and almost 10 assists so far this season. And Toronto Raptors, one of the most balanced teams in the NBA. And Milwaukee and the Sixers both struggling so far this season. Giannis carrying the load in Milwaukee. Joel Embiid hurt. James Harden only averaging around 19 this year, struggling. Joel Embiid was averaging 28 and 12 before the injury, and the Bulls struggling this season. After winning over 50 games last year, the DeRozan particularly off to a slow start. Grizzlies number 1 in the West so far this season. Clippers number 2, led by Kawhi and PG. The Pelicans third. Zion Williams having a dominant season. You got the Dallas Mavericks, led by Luka Doncic. Jabari Parker getting some run as a starter so far this season between him and Finney Smith. Timberwolves, despite losing D'Angelo Russell. They playing solid. Denver Nuggets. Pat Beverly was one of their key additions, bring some toughness. Got the Lakers down there. LeBron having another dominant season, almost around 27 a game. AD averaging almost 25. Jazz, Warriors. Warriors struggling so far this season, off to a slow start after losing in the finals. Got the Suns at the bottom of the West. Then Houston, second to worst. OKC, Sacramento, Portland, and San Antonio at 7-10. The Lakers off to a 9-9 start. LeBron and AD, Warriors 9-10. Still early in the season, though. We've seen a lot of teams start off slow and end up making championship runs. So a slow start, though. Next game, Trae Young leading the league in scoring this season, followed by Zion, Embiid, Luka, Cade. Rebound leader so far, Rudy Gobert. Assist leader, Killian Hayes and Cunningham on the same team, top 2 in assists so far this season. LaMelo tops and steals, Gobert and blocks. Opponent field goal percentage, Derek Lively is a rookie, affecting the most shots in the league. Gary Payton third. Seen this contending team, and now we're getting ready for the Lakers.